morning, Tubies. This is Green Witch Trixie here, and this is a video. I've all of a sudden been overrun since I tried to do a video yesterday. All my cats want to show up. So yeah, if you really want to show up here. This is Circe, just like out of the book. And over here, let me get closer. This is Newt. Yeah, I'll show up. I think it's because I'm going to do a little video on my top 10 herbs. And they know somewhere in here, let's go over this one first, is catnip. Ooh, so they know. Just know a little bit of that real quick. So they'll be happy and leave me alone for a few minutes. Hence, the primary use of catnip in my house is definitely for the cats. You can make great tea out of it, but they just love this stuff. I actually used to burn this. Yeah, see, I used to burn it a lot with my my familiar who passed away about a year ago. Ironically, it was a black cat. His name was Salem. But man, as soon as you light a candle, that cat was there. So I hope you guys can see me right. I can't see anything though. Yeah, so that was kind of a little depressing. He was my baby. He's my familiar, I'll tell you what. So let's get into this because I have a tendency to get distracted. So first off, I'm going to do one that's not really too witchy, but I love this herb. Is stevia. Now, a lot of you guys have heard of stevia probably. It's a great substitute for sugar. I do use it. I actually right now I'm using it like it's called Truvia. This is basically, it comes in packets. It's a little bit cheaper, a little more economical. I don't have a huge budget. We're budget friendly here. I don't know if you can see that. It comes in little packets. It's powdered. You can just put it in. I put it in my tea every morning. Love that stuff. But this last year I did get, let me back up a little bit, a stevia plant. This is actually in my garden center from my work. They had this. They had like 3 of them. I got one of these. I was so excited. I toted it around with me like all day to make sure I got this plant. So, and it's actually grown quite a bit. I don't really know too much about taking care of it, so I've got a book on stevia. I'm really excited about it, but the leaves are getting huge, the plant's getting huge. I'm very excited. So, alright. So there's number 1, stevia. Love stevia. Number 2 is probably going to be lavender. Now, I only actually have one oil, and it is lavender oil from a local shop. Love this stuff. One of my favorite things to do is I combined my lavender. You can kind of see it there. It's getting a little sunny out. The sun's been going in and out all day. So, my lavender oil, I combine that with a little bit of baking soda. Well, actually, probably a good bit of baking soda. And in just a bowl, mix it all together, and I throw that all over my carpets in my house. Wow. You vacuum that up, and your house just smells amazing. So, I gotta show you guys this. This is Circe. She's very happy. A little ADOS action happening here. Like I said, every time I turn on the camera, they're there. Little camera hungry crazy ones. So, there's my lavender. Now that one's good for prophetic dreams and relaxation. I do make that into little herb packs too. I put oh god, I just had a moment. I use popcorn, and I sell little packets kind of thing. They're pretty good size, so you can use them as a hot or a cold pack. I put rosemary and mint and lavender in there, and that smells wonderful. You throw them in the microwave. Oh, it's wonderful. Very relaxing. So we will move right on to mints. Now, mints, I have tons of herbs, so I have these in little mason jars. It's a very practical way to do it. You can really inexpensive too. Thrift stores. Yeah, love thrift stores. I'll go over some of my thrift store finds a little later. But this is just loose leaf dried mints. Great in teas. Good for healing. Now, this is going to sound a little bit crazy, but this is one of my leaves from my mint plant. I have all kinds of little herbs. Most of these I bought at those stores because my herbs are still pretty small. This is just a mint leaf. Traditionally, to cure headaches, and I have tried this, and I do use this on a regular basis, is you just take this leaf, just smack it on your forehead wherever your head hurts. it actually does help. There's something, I think, maybe in the oils of the plants that relieve the pain of the headache. I love this stuff. I walk around with this on my head. People probably think I'm nuts. My husband looks at me a little weird, but it works. So, yeah, there's a little, traditional remedy for you. Mint on your forehead. So, let's see. Over here I've got Comfrey. Now this is in powdered form. This is the only way I've been able to find it so far in our local shop. This I actually haven't used magically, but I have made a couple little ointments out of this for bug bites and just basic first aid. And I've heard you can make a tea out of this and take it internally. It's supposed to be good for internal healing. It's a healing herb, by the way. But like I said, that's one of those FDA iffy issues. But so was stevia until Coca-Cola got a patent on it. So yeah, I kind of question FDA sometimes. So there is Comfrey. Love that one. Leave this one aside. Then here I have, this is St. John's wort. I'm really low on this. I just used a good portion of this up. So you can see. This is St. John's wort. Everybody knows this for like depression, internal, external use. Great for depression. Also, it's very good for protection. I've actually used this. This is a great way to use it. I have a very good fireplace. It's a wood burning fireplace. Sorry. Got a little tickle in my throat and a little bit of allergies going on too. Yeah, I burn this in my fireplace with a couple other herbs. You mix up it, you take the ash out of the fireplace, mix it with a little oil, and you put it around your doors and your windows for protection from your home, which I thought was kind of a cool idea. So I did that. Let's see. Here is another one I love. Let's see how we're at. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. Is rosemary. Love rosemary. Cook with it. I love to burn this one. This is a great all-purpose healing herb. I mean, this is great. I think Tiptoe Chick actually did a thing on rosemary. I think she did a tincture, I think, which I would love to try. I have yet to get to the the liquor store for that one though. So, but I have read about making tinctures and stuff, and I really would like to make one of those. But I use it a lot in tea. I do burn this a lot, and I stuff poppets with it, which is pretty practical use of that one. Do a lot of poppets with that one. Let's see. And then I have chamomile. I don't use this one magically too much, but I do make a great tea. One of my favorite upset tummy teas is chamomile and mint. Those two make a wonderfully kind of sweet tea. It's very fragrant. Really helps upset stomachs, a little nausea, or even a little indigestion. Wonderful for that. So there's those. And then this is one of my favorites also. This is frankincense. I don't know if you can see this on the TikTok side. I love the smell of this one. And this is just a classic herb, man. I mean, I think everybody knows about frankincense. It's very cleansing. It just cleanses out all the negative vibrations. But this is kind of what it looks like when I get it. It looks kind of like Rice Krispies. That is the best term I got. It looks like Rice Krispies to me. But, oh, when you burn this, this is wonderful. It just cleanses out all the negative vibrations in your house. I think every incense I've actually bought has this in it. Almost everything has it in it. So, that one I love just for cleansing. Just cleansing. Anytime I'm going to go around and cleanse my house, I use frankincense. So, let's see. And then, book-wise. Book-wise, I've checked out a couple books. My favorite, honestly, is this one here. Is Scott Cunningham's Encyclopedia of Magical Herbs. This book is beat up. I love this book. It's a good reference book. I've looked at the oils, incense, and brews. Not real crazy about that one because I like to make my own for whatever purpose I'm using. It's practical. There's been a couple other herb books I've looked at. I do a lot of the medicinal herb books too. There was one, I cannot remember the name of it. I actually checked out from a local library. It's like this thick. It's huge. It's like the mother of all books. But it was like $45. Not a rich woman. I'm not going to spend $45 on a book right now. But that one had a lot of the medicinal properties of herbs, which I'm really getting into, and I love that. But yeah, I'm just totally getting into my herb craft right now. I'll have to show you. I have many more herbs than this. These are just some of the ones I use really regularly that I really like. But one day I'll have to show you those. So, yeah, I'll leave it at that. Recipe.